Hello, I'm Tom Shepard, Professor of New Testament Interpretation at Andrews University Seminary and Director of the PhD in Religion and THD programs. And we're here at the Faith and Science Creation Conference in St. George, Utah. This morning I presented a worship presentation on creation in the book of John. Basically, the emphasis that I laid on this in this presentation was that the creation in the Gospel of John relates to the question that, well, the question is whether or not it is focused on the physical reality of creation, or is it just spiritual realities. John tends to link the two together, and my thesis was that the very physical emphasis in John's presentations and allusions to creation all involve some physical reality. The creation of the world in chapter 1, the healing of a lame man in chapter 5, the healing of a blind man in chapter 9, also the reference to when Jesus dies physically, he says it is finished, and then in chapter 20 where Jesus talks about breathing on them so that they receive the Holy Spirit, which is an allusion to Genesis chapter 2 verse 7, where God breathes into the nostrils of Adam the breath of life. So my point was that the very physical nature of all of these events in John points to the historicity of the accounts of creation in Genesis 1 and chapter 2 that all of this alludes to. I also quoted from a paper by John Pauline that made the point that along the same lines of the physical nature of the events in John, but also the eschatological future that John points towards, and that if you don't have a historical creation, then you don't have a historical eschaton that's coming, and the hope that is there. I recited the prologue of John 1:1-18, and it went well. And so we're continuing at this conference. On Wednesday I'll present a paper, a worship talk on creation throughout the whole New Testament and 8 themes that it's connected with.